Morning Facebook, morning Kion.
Good morning, Fish.
You seem overdressed this morning.
And you seem underdressed this morning.
I think we both have results that we need to get today. Most of my meetings are in the afternoon and going into the evening, some of them going on till 9, 10. But I still need my health to be at a very good level in order to serve myself and serve everybody else on the team and serve the clients as well. Which means that I can look at my schedule and see, it's like a puzzle, right? What fits where. The thing that I needed to do this morning can fit in the afternoon, and most of it has switched to the afternoon. You want to have the flexibility to be able to say, okay, I'm not going to use my meetings in the afternoon as an excuse not to take care of my own health. And Kion, you had something planned as well today, and you did some shifting. What happened there?
Well, it's all about being able to maneuver your schedule, and the only way you can actually do that is by first having a schedule in the first place that allows you to see where you have the gaps in your time and how you can actually move different activities around. It gives you that, I would say, command on your time where you can utilize it to be far more effective in what you're doing. So for me this morning, it was just a matter of seeing which activities that I have and which one can take precedent over the other, and which one is indeed flexible enough to shift. And we've been doing this for quite some time, so we are now in a position where we understand how our time actually works and how to channel it to be far more effective. So whilst one person is wearing a shirt and tie and doing work in the morning, another could be in a gym suit going to the gym. So I have my gym session this afternoon, so I have to look at my flexibility and my time. I have an online exam this evening as well, so I will look to see where the timing is and how I can fit getting my health up to the point where I want it to be. So yes, you're looking at me, I'm looking nice and buff, but I need to do a little bit more chiseling out, so make sure that I'm as healthy as I possibly can be.
No. You can actually change the short, you can change the tie, I can change this short. A lot of things we can change our desk, we can change the vehicles we drive, we can change the homes we live in. The one thing that you'll never be able to change is the body that you live on this earth with, the body you drive, right? Because we're all living up here, but we're driving this body. We can't change the body as easily as changing this short, and we can't even change it at all.
Exchange the body.
Exchange the body.
Yeah, because people might be thinking when you say change the body is that, well, I can go from this size to a slimmer size, but
you can go from this size to the slimmer size.
The body.
You can't exchange the body. This is the only body you have that has to take you through your life. And if you do live to be 80, you better take good care of it. Another good benefit of taking care of your body is that blood flows more easily to your brain as well, and you get the oxygen that you need to actually make your brain operate at the highest possible level. Now, I see our IT team is looking at each other puzzled.
Disconnected.
Both?
Your phone.
Okay, just keep it going. One of the things that a lot of people ask me as well is how do you have so much energy? One of the things that I have done, and this is 25 years now, when I was just getting into my teenage years, a lot of acne, eating a lot of crap and so. And then one of my uncles actually introduced me to this particular product, and some of you might be very familiar with aloe vera. We might plant it in our yards, and then we peel it off and we take a little block. This makes it so much easier. You just open the bottle, you put it in the fridge, and you take a shot glass every morning, first thing in the morning, and it really cleanses out your body, gets out all the toxins that usually block you from getting the energy you need and really slow down your body. So that really helps me keep the inside clean, and if you keep the inside clean, the outside automatically becomes clean, because some of us can't use makeup.
That's true. I think it's straight shades, but I just want to add to the fact that it really helps you to detox, and when you do this first thing in the morning, it sets your entire body on a rhythm for the day, makes all your organs more healthy and active, that it actually absorbs the nutrients that you're going to take in for the rest of the day. And the reason why we actually feed our bodies so that we can get the energies necessary to do all the things that we need to get done. And your brain is a very powerful muscle, and just like any other muscle, if you don't treat it right, if you don't exercise it, what you find would happen is that it becomes lazy and you almost get lethargic. So you want to make sure that you keep feeding your brain as much as possible and also your body, because everything is just in a cycle that keep going on. So the Forever Living product in itself is just one of them, but it has different other ranges of products that really helps you to get on the ball when it comes to getting in good health. So you can exercise, but you also need to feed internally as well.
Yeah, if you don't like the aloe vera taste, because it's basically just aloe vera gel in a bottle. And so that's why as soon as you open it, you actually have to keep it in the fridge, because it doesn't have preservatives to keep it the way it is in the pure form for very long. This one's actually cranberry, so it also helps flush out the rest of your systems that need to be flushed out. This afternoon, we actually have a seminar about the product, so if you have some time at 4 o'clock, stop in at Venus. That's in Parade Street. It's in the bottom floor of the ActionCOACH building, where the team is going to be explaining to you all that the products can do. You can touch it, feel it, smell it, maybe even taste it. And it also comes with a great plan that you can actually earn from it. So anybody who's ever done Avon before, it works on a very similar system that not only does it benefit you, you can also really make a very good living on it. They'll have the brochures as well, so you'll be able to see all the other products that are available. I've been using it for 25 years and it keeps me looking much younger than Keon and feeling much younger than Keon, I can guarantee you that. And what I want you to make sure is that take care of the inside, and then also at least 3 times per week take care of the physical exercise on the outside as well, right? Because this is the one body that you have and there's no exchange. You can't say, well, I don't like this one anymore, please give me another one. Yeah. Maybe in another 20 years. I hope that you're not waiting for that.
No, there was actually a movie similar to that where you exchange bodies, but I don't think that is going to happen anytime soon. So
is that your backup plan?
The charge is that you definitely need to take care of your body. So one of my biggest excuses was the time that it takes to get to the gym. And then what happened, because I put it out there that I wanted to go to the gym 3 times a week, we had a gym open up right next to our office. So talk about coincidence, talk about convenience. It's all there, so it eliminated all of my excuses. So I'm now program my gym routine, which is 3 times for the week, just to get fit and healthy so that I can continue to not only serve my clients, not only serve myself, but also to take care of my family.
And just a few other tips. Take care of the inside, take care of the outside. If you have to be ready for something at 11 o'clock, you can be getting ready at 11 o'clock. You have to be ready 10 to 11 to be able to roll at 11. If I'd given you a tip in the past time, walk faster. If you walk at 1 kilometer per hour, walk at 1.1 kilometer per hour. You'll save yourself, you'll gain 10% of the time. Some of us, we circle and we waste so much time and then we wonder, why aren't we getting the results that we should be getting? You're doing it to yourself. Take your hands out of your pockets, right? I usually, in Borbis, I had a joke that the only people who walk with their hands in their pocket are Gaisuku managers, and we know where Gaisuku is. So if you're the person who's walking around with your hands in your pockets, please get them out and get them busy, because it says that I really don't need to be here. I really have much better things to do. I really am just here looking at the air passing by in front of my face. And it's really that it talks about attitude, right? It's like when you go into a meeting and somebody sits like this and looking in the corner there, they really don't want to be there. They're not engaged and they're hurting themselves. And a good organization would work with them, get them up to speed, point it out to them, because they might not be aware. Their role models might have actually been walking around like that and yelling at people and cursing at them and not teaching them how they can get better, and think, well, maybe that's the way I should behave. So I would really encourage you, go and look into proper organizations with good results, with high-performing people, and borrow some of their habits. Go read a book, go look at a video of what high-performing people do. This is not for everyone. It's probably 5 to 10% of any population will be able to really be at the top bracket, but you choose. Are you happy with being mediocre? Are you happy with being average? Well, fine, then don't do anything. Hands in pockets, walk as slowly as you can, circle as many times as you can. But if you do want great results, if you do want to actually have a good life by the 30s and by the 40s, you got stuff to do. If not, you'll retire at 60, live a few years after, and I'll see you up there, when I get there. Maybe you might be there before me, but if you really want to get to high performance habits, you need to do it, and you need to do it. It's a habit. You have to do it every single day, and don't make excuses. Don't make excuses. So Keon, what are you committing to today?
So I'm committing to completing my projects that I have set out for today. I have set a timeline for myself, it should be by midday. So I'm working furiously to get it done. But we decided to take some of my flexible time to come and share knowledge and insights with our Facebook community. This is something that we absolutely love doing.
We were out for a whole week.
Yeah, definitely out for an entire week.
Yeah, all these large companies now are seeing what we do, and they want as much pieces of us as possible, and that really has locked us in, and we've been away from Facebook for nearly, well, more than a week.
2 weeks.
More than 2 weeks. So, but
for both of our big events that we had.
and then we still need to make sure that we keep ourselves very healthy, keep ourselves progressing, and keep you informed as well. So even if you don't see us, reach out. We're going to commit to at least doing this minimum once a week so that you can get the knowledge that you also need to get, and the motivation and the inspiration. Find this motivation and inspiration. This country is too negative. If you open the newspapers today and if you look at Facebook today, you'll see how negative this country can be. Feed yourself with some positivity.
Definitely.
Right?
That's just my final charge to you guys. Just continue to invest in yourself and surround yourself with positive thoughts and ideas, because our thoughts is what generates our feelings, and that more than likely goes into how we act and behave. So if you continue to just surround yourself with a lot of negativity, it means that the people around you are going to seem negative, everything around you is going to seem negative, and it's going to frustrate you more than anything else. So keep in a positive light. Make sure that you come to the session this afternoon. It's going to be at 4, where you can be immersed in our Forever Living product. Who knows, it might make you look as young as we are looking. So mostly as we are looking. So continue to work on your health and continue to work on your personal development.
And don't let the things that you cannot do stop you from the things that you can do. Right? So always do whatever you can do. See you this afternoon at 4. Take care, Facebook.
See you guys.